Today's little video is about meditation. Many people ask me on the spiritual path, what is the key to developing, whether it be psychically, spiritually, whether it be in regards to channeling or mediumship? And my answer is always the same. Meditation, for me, is the key. Now, I believe that there is a great misunderstanding in regards to meditation and the right and the wrong ways to meditate. And so today I'm going to give you some of my top tips on successful meditation practice. Firstly, it's important to say that we in the West, we're not hardwired to meditate successfully. We are not taught at an early age how to clear our minds and focus our thoughts. And so for most people, meditation is a difficult thing. So it takes time, it takes practice, it takes persistence. This is very important. The first thing then is that you need to find the right meditation for you. Don't let anybody tell you that there is one meditation that serves all purposes or that is right for all people, because that just isn't the case. You have to decide what you're trying to achieve from the meditation. Do you want to connect with spirit? Do you want to develop your psychical and spiritual potential? Do you want peace and harmony? Do you want better health? If you want to connect with spirit, then visualizations, guided visualizations, are often the best. If you're wanting to develop your psychical and spiritual abilities, then chakra meditations might be for you. If you're wanting peace and harmony, then mindfulness meditations. If you're wanting to meditate for health and well-being, then you might want to focus upon pranayama or pranic breathing meditations. After you decided on the meditation method, and it is important to shop around because there's thousands of meditation options out there, you then need to set up a meditation practice. You need to experiment with meditating at different times in the day to find the optimum time that works best for you. Is it early in the morning? Is it midday? Is it in the afternoon? Is it in the evening? Some people find that at certain times of the day there's a greater possibility that they'll just simply fall to sleep if they're too tired, if it's too early in the morning, if it's too late in the evening. Also, I would say at this point that meditation doesn't have to be initially for lengthy periods of time. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour maximum from start to finish. That's from getting in and settling down and setting up to opening your eyes and carrying on with your day. I know lots of people who have said to me in the past that they meditate for hours on end, and I think, well, great for you, but personally, if I meditate for any longer than 30 minutes, then I'm usually nodding off, or I'm thinking about tomorrow's shopping list, or mulling over what I watched on EastEnders the night before. My concentration span just doesn't reach really any longer than that, and I've been meditating now for 30 years. It's not the amount of time that you spend meditating that's important, it's the quality of the meditation that you achieve. So find a time and once again experiment, play about, try different times and find the optimum one that works for you best. And then you need to meditate at the same time, in the same place, using the same meditation technique, if at all possible. This sets up a pattern within your psyche so that at 7 o'clock in the evening, when you enter into the back bedroom and light a candle, your brain recognizes those actions, that time, as meditation time, and your brain starts to move into the right brain rhythm, the right state of consciousness that is needed for meditation, which is usually the alpha state of brain rhythm consciousness. So you're already halfway there before you even sit down and close your eyes. So setting up a disciplined ritual is really key. Same time, same place, same type of meditation practice. If you want to light candles, light candles. If you want to burn incense, burn incense. Some people do, some people don't. There are some incenses that are perfect for the job, and once again, it can be a little bit of a horses for courses situation. If you want to work with crystals, great. Quartz is great for focus. Amethyst is great for promoting spirituality. So do a little bit of research and find the right crystal that matches the focus of your meditation. Now, the final thing that I would say is that when you come out of the meditation, it's important to write down any experiences that you've had straight away, because they won't stay with you for long. Meditation is a little bit like dreaming, or can be a little bit like dreaming. So it will leave your brain very quickly, the information, the revelations, the truths that you've seen. So write it down straight away. And that act of writing things down in a spiritual journal is also very good at grounding you. And you need grounding after a meditation before you shoot off back into your day. Have a cup of tea, write down your experiences, maybe a square or two of chocolate. Breathe down into the body, through the feet, into the ground. Grounding is really, really key and important. And after meditation too, you might want to place a little psychic protection around yourself. And maybe that's something that we'll cover in another video a little bit later on as well. But just in general, visualizing yourself surrounded by a bubble of violet, silver or gold light will do the trick for now. I do as well want to say that there are some people who just don't get on with this type of meditation at all, with sitting cross-legged or laying flat on the ground or sitting in an upright chair. Either way, they just fall to sleep. They just can't get beyond that point where the brain is full of chatter. For you, I would suggest a disassociative form of meditation. We all move into disassociative states of consciousness. Automatic pilot is what you might know it by. When you drive a route that you're very familiar with and find that you've arrived there and you've been thinking about something different entirely and you can't remember the actual details of the journey. Or when you mow the lawn and you start and then suddenly you mow the lawn and you haven't really thought about what you were doing, you've been thinking about something else. When we clean the house, when we iron a pile of clothes, we move into a disassociative state of consciousness. Now, this is very close to the state of consciousness that we enter into in meditation. So we can move into a disassociative state intentionally and set an intent for what we are seeking to achieve, whether that's realization, revelation, connection with spirit, communion with the guardian angel. And then we can do our ironing or mow the lawn or walk the dog or drive the car. Though probably driving the car is not such a great idea when you're meditating, to be honest. And you set the intent, and you should find that within that state of automatic pilot, that disassociative state, you will have reached the meditational aim that you were seeking. I walk twice a day, and often when I walk, I will set an intent in my mind of what I'm looking for, whether it's guidance for a workshop that I'm about to run or some spiritual guidance that I myself need. And then I will walk my walk, and at some point, usually during that time, I will have my lightning bolt aha moment where spirit contact me in that disassociative state. So it's a good alternate option if sit-down meditation is not your cup of tea. Once again, if you have any questions or comments about anything that I've said here, please post them below, and I will, as and when I can, get back to you in regards to those. Thank you for listening, and if you've enjoyed the video, then please do subscribe.